Okay, these 3 email listing templates allow agents to promote a single property, one or more properties, or even do a market snapshot with any CRM they have, even their own emails. Like most systems out there don't have a way like that they can use an email template in their Gmail or their Apple Mail or Outlook or anything like that. So it's all the stuff's real simple. Like I already got one done here. I put in an MLS number. I select the photo. It brings in the comments. Like it automatically links it to a single property website for that property. They can even put an optional URL in here to email or to add view similar properties. And so when they do this, they're going to go ahead and create this, and then it's going to have email code at the bottom of each one, along with email HTML. So the email code would be just that, like it's all the code, like you can see here, like if they just click copy HTML. This would be if they're using MailChimp, Constant Contact, like their own CRM, Follow Boss, or I don't care if they're using KV Core or Geeks or us or anybody that has any type of email system in it, they could use it for that. But if they wanted to use their own email, let's say Gmail or Yahoo or something else, this is the email that it's going to create. Like it's going to have the photo, all the information on the property, the listing details, and then like I said, they can put links if they want to view similar properties back on their own website. They just hit copy HTML here, and for example, like I said, I can here I got Gmail open, I just paste it in there, and then I can send it out. So it's a full HTML version of it, and they could edit the content, comments as well. The one or more properties is the exact same thing. The difference here is if I typed in several MLS numbers, and then if I look at the HTML email in that, then it shows all the different properties, and again, each one's linked to a single property website that's going to have all your contact information and their photo and all their information on it. So the market snapshot. If I edit that real quick, I can type in one or more cities, or I can do it by zip code. I can choose what I want to market, residential. I can even put a minimum price there, and then the email would look something like this. It has the latest listings. This I chose Fort Myers. It's got total active listings, median list price, sold price, months of inventory, sold listings, and again I added 2 cities, so it also had Cape Coral on here. I'll skip over to brand and market here. The branded ebooks, they can create a seller guide, buyer guide. There's 2 buyer guides, 2 seller guides essentially, and then they can also add, if they wanted to add in a bio, they can put a bio in there real quick. Just paste that in there, and then they hit create ebook, and then it's going to give them the PDF URL. And if I click on that, it'll show me the PDF. I can shrink it down here. It's going to have their branding photo throughout the whole entire thing. And at the bottom of the footer, everyone's going to have their face, or their photo, their logo, and their contact information. I also give them the ability to embed the ebook. So if they wanted to put it onto a website, for example, they could go ahead and create an ebooks link here, say seller's guide, and then it'll go ahead and load it, but it'll be an actual flip book, so it's animated, so they can go ahead and flip the pages, and instead of having to embed a PDF on their file. They can also download the ebook, or they can download the image for the ebook, again with their picture on it. That way they could use it for landing pages and stuff. So it's giving them a full gamut of options to do with the ebooks here. The worksheets and checklists. The worksheets and checklists are just that, they're checklists, but they're going to put their branding on every single checklist it creates. But this is a great one for a pre-list. Like they can send it to their customer, and they have all these things launder curtains, interior doors, wash walls, baseboards, all that kind of stuff. I like the change of address one, because you don't even think a lot of these things, like post office, the local, commissioner, like the Social Security office, Medicare administration, child protection. I try to put everything possible on here: the pool, lawn, maid services, pest control. Again, it's going to put their information on the bottom of every one of these, and then they can download it, or they can download just the image of it, and then I have a quick view here if they want to just view it really quick. Again, you can see it's got my photo there and the logo and contact information. And this way, if they're putting on Facebook and places like that as well, it's awesome. If somebody else downloads it, they got their information on it, even if it's somebody that they're not currently working with. The year-over-year market snapshot video, they just put in a city, they pick single family, they pick what color they want, they can add audio to it, and it's going to go ahead and create the video, and it's going to have all their branding information on it, their name, phone number, email, like their website. And then you can see like the whole thing's animated. It's an actual video, so it's got animation to it. Whether you want the music in the background, it's, optional. They don't have to do that. But when it gets to the end of the video here, then it's going to fade out like with, again, their contact information. So that's the last thing that they're going to see, and it's going to stay at that, so it's on Facebook or whatever, so it doesn't go away. They'll be able to call that phone number. The branded infographics. We have over 500 infographics in here. For example, engagement. Like we could say, this or that. Would you rather have an electric stove or gas stove? All these are optimized for Instagram as well as Facebook. To post wherever they want. They'll obviously work in LinkedIn as well. But they just go ahead and pick which one they want, and then they just say create image. They can say check if they want their photo and logo on it, what they want the footer background to be. And then they just say create image, and it's that easy. And then they can just download it and put it in Facebook or wherever they want. And again, it's got all their branding on every single image. The monthly market snapshot. I did this so that they could type in a Cape Coral, let's say create image, and they can also embed a URL into it. So when they post this to Facebook using this, it'll actually have it embedded in there. So like they might want to send it to their own property search or wherever for Cape Coral, or whatever city they selected. This one here was going April 5th to May 4th, which is fine. But if you get to the end of the month, I wanted the last full month as well, to give an option of hey, I just want to see what went in April. I personally like the first option better, because once you get to the end of the month, let's say it's May 30th or something like that, I don't want to have to look at just what happened in April. That was a month ago. Anything could have changed drastically. So this way it's always a current last 30 days kind of thing. So and again, it's just all the information for days on market, and again with their branding on the bottom of it. The SMS infographic, this one's great for lead generation. They just type in an MLS number, they pick it, it goes ahead and then it's going to get all the photos. They pick whatever photo they want to have on the for the main photo. I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to also say add a QR code. I can optionally lay text over the top of it. Maybe it was just listed or just sold, or I'm going to say just listed. There's other things in here, price drops, that kind of stuff. And then background color, I'm going to put black. And then they just say create image. And now it texts, it says text this, it puts the MLS number here to their phone number. So now if anybody gets a text message with the MLS number, they obviously have their contact information. They can call them up, say, hey, you want to take a look at that property? It also has a QR code here that takes for more details. It'll take them straight to the single property website. They don't have to create any of that stuff. So anyway, then with their branding and stuff at the bottom of it again. The market trend graphs, let's say we'll go Cape Coral here, and I'm going to say single families, or you can do condos. Statistics are skewed when the people combine single family with condos, because condos are always a lower price, so it's better just to do one or the other. But I've got things on here that nobody else has, like garage versus no garage, pool versus no pool. It's I like this pool versus no pool. The difference here is they can also upload a background image. That makes the graph look dramatically different. They can upload their own photos. I'm just going to select one I already uploaded. They can choose the opacity they want it to be, how much you want it to show up. If they want really I like it right around here. And then they can choose the footer background, profile photo, logo, and if they want a QR code for their contact information. And so then it goes ahead and it creates the graph. It takes a few seconds because it's obviously got to do a lot of calculations. But here you go. This looks dramatically better than just some random graph out there. Seeing the background photo and stuff, and it has the private pool. This is their homes with the pool. These are homes without the pool. And then again, the QR code here is their V card. So it's their contact information on this one instead of a single property website. So they have their name, phone number, and email right directly in their phone. The AI, we have like create listing remarks. I give so many credits. Like I already used like a bunch of credits to to create these, but we give them more than enough credits like that they'll use each month. Anyway, but they can pick whatever they want. Like in the city, let's say it was Cape Coral. They can pick bedrooms, bathrooms. These are just like all quick picks. But down here, like I have notes in here. They can put, if it had a hot tub or it's a, maybe it was a, ocean view, and whatever they want, they can go ahead and put those in there. Well, and then they just say create listing remarks, and then Eve will go ahead and create the listing remarks for them. And it's also going to save it in a table down here. Here it is. And they just say copy remarks, and then they can go ahead and paste in the MLS. And then obviously, like when they paste in there, they might want to make a couple tweaks if they want to edit something. The content editor, what I did here is like, what kind of content you're trying to edit. Like, maybe this is a biography. I could go ahead and just paste the content in here, send to Eve, and then Eve's going to go ahead and rewrite that content for them. This is really great. Like if anybody has broken English or just isn't really good at writing things, it's going to come back and rewrite it for them. And if they have a blog or social media posts or just general content, Eve's going to write it differently. Like if it's a social media post, then we have it programmed in there so that Eve will make it more geared towards people reading social media or blog. We're going to add some more things in here as well, but then you can see like all these down here, and and how many credits I had left for the month. And thank you.